ball, that's a huge boost. The pitcher's on the mound pumping their fist. Your teammates are like, there you go. Way to go for that thing. You're going into a net. You don't presume, hey, don't do that because you might dislocate your shoulder. That's not a thought. That's not a hard surface. It's not being reckless. It's not diving into the seats as we saw Derek Jeter do and come up with a big cut on his nose. And everybody praised him as, look at the gamer. Look at this guy, all out. It's all or nothing with the captain. And he was celebrated because he made the catch. Now, had he got hurt and dislocated his shoulder, where they said, what an idiot. He should know better. So it's people want to have it both ways. So I don't blame him at all for that play.
Well, and also I just loved it. I love that kind of, he is like he's either stop or go, and when it's go, it's 100 miles an hour. So, but yeah, I mean, he had an 8-game hitting streak going, and half of those games he had multi-hits. So, I mean, that to me, I of those three, I think if you can get Bryce Miller healthy, I trust that he's going to, I don't want to say get back to where he was last year, but, be close, be within. That would probably be the most valuable. But, I don't know, Robles as your leadoff hitter, love to see that again. And Rayleigh, I mean, I think Justin was saying that, one of her hottest hitters and at the end of the last year, and I'm just looking at a stretch that's 28 games with Luke Rayleigh, and I'm sorry, it's 23 games, but he was batting .284, and he had 15 RBIs and 6 home runs, so that's how he finished the season last year. And he was one of the guys that we talked about that of all the acquisitions that they made over the last few years, he's probably the one that's worked out the most.
Yeah, he lived
before this year.
Yeah, before this year, he's the guy that played beyond the back of his baseball card. Now, in fairness, he wasn't setting the bar super high where he was this all-star every year. But look, he succeeded. He was what he was billed as being and a little bit more. The downside is he just got off to a slow start this year. Even before the injury, he was not having a good year.
Yeah.
Then he's just, been hit much like Bryce Miller. Injury. He's gone for a while. He comes back. Still couldn't really find it. Gets injured again. And he's been down there now with a separate injury. The back, what was it, the lower back or whatever was going on there. Before it was the oblique. So he's been up and down. He hasn't really found his rhythm. Same was true with Bryce Miller. So they both kind of had this lost season in terms of having any level of consistency to help this team. So you kind of, little trepidation with putting too much expectation on either one of them when they come back, that they're just going to hit the ground running and be that guy that we saw last year. That'd be great. But if I'm being realistic, I'm like, all right, it may take a beat for both these guys to find it, but I'll be happy to be pleasantly surprised by it if they do hit the ground running. I just don't know if that's a realistic expectation.
Yeah, I think
for all three, actually, Robles in there too.
Yeah, I would think, I don't know, Robles, there's something about his personality. First of all, I love him as a competitor and as a teammate, seemingly. Because even when we were in there, remember when I can't remember who they swept, but we were in the press room with Dan, and he comes in and he's screaming and yelling. He's got the broom.
Oh, yeah.
Robles.
Yeah. Yeah,
it was just funny the way he did it, and he wasn't part of it, and like he had his shoulder in a big sling and everything, so it wasn't like he was moping around, and he was into it. I don't know, he just got so much like positive energy.
Yeah,
and he's the one I'm most excited to see. I mean, I think, like I said earlier, Bryce Miller would be the one that's the most valuable, but if you can get that number 5 guy. But as far as bringing like energy and a spark to a team, man, I think Robles he's the man.
Yep, I completely agree with that. All right, coming up, it's a mostly Marshawn Lynch edition of Wyman, and it's coming your way next as we continue live from Lumen Field. It's Wyman and Bob. This is Seattle Sports on 710.
It's the Mariners' push to the playoffs, and it's only on Seattle Sports.
Swung on. That's crushed. Left field. It's on its way. It's into the bullpen. Number 44 for Cal Raleigh.
Up next, Game 3 against the O's in Baltimore. First pitch at 10:05 this morning. Pregame at 9 a.m.
Strike 3 and the ball game is over.
On Seattle Sports, on 710 and the Seattle Sports app. The home of the Mariners.
Throw down to second base. Tagged by JP on the money, and he is out.
Home. Home is your domain, where you know every inch like the back of your hand.
Julio racing back out of the warning track, but he makes the catch, and he flashes to the no-fly zone.
A place that brings out your protective side. And a place you'll always stand up for.
Going, it will fly away.
Because what's inside is the most valuable thing in the world. Your family. Mariners baseball at T-Mobile Park. Welcome home.
The Mariners have a great slate of marquee interleague matchups down the home stretch. The Padres August 25th to 27th, Cardinals September 8th to 10th, and Dodgers September 26th to 28th. Plus, during all three games of the Cardinals series, the first 10,000 fans will score a Logan Gilbert Funko Pop. Get your tickets at Mariners.com.
It's back to school time again, and parents are pretty stressed out.
Can you blame us? The supply list, the sign-ups, the scheduling.
At least haircuts are easy at Great Clips.
It's true. With the Great Clips app, I checked him in before we left home, so we were in and out in no time.
I got a great haircut, and Mom got to check something off the to-do list. She really loves that.
Back to school can be a lot, but haircuts are easy at Great Clips. Download the app today.
Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Hey, it's Bob Stelton here, and I can see clearly now. It's amazing. Let me tell you about one of the best decisions I've ever made in my life. That's when I went to K2 Vision for Refractive Lens Exchange, or RLE. Dr. Kopstein started K2 Vision with Dr. King from King LASIK, the most experienced LASIK surgeon in the Northwest. King LASIK plus K2 Vision equals freedom vision for every stage of life. No glasses, contacts, readers, or cataracts. So if you're somebody that struggles with distance vision and now you always need a pair of reading glasses, K2 Vision RLE could be your perfect permanent solution to spending your good active years not needing reading glasses. And here's the capper. You're never going to develop a cataract. I'm somebody that needed readers in every room of the house. I needed to see the scoreboard out at ball games. I just couldn't see clearly. That has all changed thanks to RLE. Whether it's LASIK, EVO ICL, or RLE, trust the most experienced team of doctors to point you in the right direction. Schedule your free Zoom consultation today at K2VisionRLE.com. That's K2VisionRLE.com.
When the weather changes, your home shouldn't be the one left unprepared. Hi, I'm Justin Shirley, CEO of State Roofing and Exteriors here. We offer the strongest solutions in roofing, siding, decking, windows, and gutters, made for the Pacific Northwest. And right now, get zero down, zero payments, and zero interest for 24 months or up to $3,000 off your next project. No gimmicks, no stress, just reliability you can count on. Visit stateroofing.com or call 866-ROOF-ROOF to schedule your free estimate today.
State Roofing, the best roof you'll ever need.
Bonneville International radio station contests are open to participants 18 years of age or older that are residents of Washington State unless otherwise specified. Employees or agents of the station, Bonneville International Corporation, other area radio stations, or any entity associated with the contests are not eligible to win unless the station otherwise specifies at its own discretion. Persons who have won in the last 60 days from a station contest or event may not be eligible. Full general contest rules are available on seattlesports.com or in person at the station during regular business hours.
Luxury has arrived at Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel. The hotel is open and you can book now at snocasino.com. The destination spa, the expanded non-smoking gaming floor, the big 2,000-seat entertainment space and convention center, and yeah, the new restaurants, food venues as well. Effortless style and the utmost in relaxation. Go to snocasino.com to book. Seattle's closest is now Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel.
Hey, college students. Safeway is giving you 5% off. That's right. Junior colleges, tech schools, universities, just verify your student ID in the app, unlock exclusive deals, and shop on the app or in person. Better yet, subscribe to Fresh Pass to get free delivery and other special offers. Remember, if you use EBT, Fresh Pass is 50% off and you get savings on fresh produce. For all the details, visit Safeway.com/4U. That's Safeway.com/FOR and the letter U.
Dave Wyman here, and since I stopped playing football, we've been fortunate to live in the same house for over 20 years. That type of longevity is a good thing, except 20 years in the same house means a lot of things start to break. Most recently, it's our windows. Virtually every seal has broken, and that's why I reached out to Harley Exteriors. Chris and Ray came out to the house, and I could instantly tell we'd get along great, and I'd want to do business with them. They're local, they're huge fans of our teams, and big listeners to the station. Better yet, they have the best product. Olympic Series windows offered exclusively through Harley Exteriors are manufactured right here in Washington and designed for our Pacific Northwest homes and climate.
That means cooler in the summer, warmer in the winter. Look up Harley Exteriors for your window replacement. In August, Harley Exteriors is offering 50% off basic installation, no payments for 1 year, and an additional $200 off your project. Call 833-HARLEY or go to harleyexteriors.com.
Why, man? Why?
Lunch has been canceled today due to lack of hustle. Deal with it.
He's a habitual line stepper. What were you thinking? What are you doing?
Why are you the way that you are?
It's the Why Man of the Week.
It is time for Why Man here, as we come to you live from Lumen Field. Why Man is presented by Mazda of Everett. And this one features a lot of Marshawn Lynch. So Marshawn Lynch and Michael Robinson had Mike McDonald on their latest episode of the Get Got podcast. I'm sure you're a regular listener to that, Dave. But head coach Mike McDonald was a guest there. And Marshawn Lynch interrupting Coach McDonald once he hears about one guy that he knows who is working with the Seahawks.
I wanted, like, it's talking about how we roll now, like to kind of, when we talk about our culture install and the message and all that. I mean, it's cool for me to stand in front of the team and give them the whole shebang, you know, and lay it out for them, which is important. I think that, you know, they need to hear it, you know, from me, and I need to be really clear on what we're trying to create and keep it exciting and try not to be boring, you know, keep it fresh and all that. But if I'm just doing that every day, they need to be a part of the whole process. Like, at the end of the day, it's their team, it's their culture, and, you know, working like Mike Gervais has been awesome. Hauschka, like those guys like this. It's kind of like or Mike Gervais.
Shrink dude?
Yeah. Shrink dude.
You got shrink dude?
House now.
House money?
Yeah, house work with them now.
You got house money up here?
Yeah, they're working with us.
Yeah.
No.
How you get Hauschka to work for you that much?
He's always on
He
that.
got the biggest damn anxiety problem I ever seen in my life.
Well, he's fixing it.
That's my dog. No, I fuck with house money.
It's got the biggest damn anxiety problem I've ever seen in my life. Wait, you got house money working with?
I mean, and
what did he call Gervais? What did he say?
Yeah, what was that nickname he had there, or was that for Hauschka?
No, it was.
Hey, you guys want to keep it down back there? Yeah, Rabel's like screaming.
Who's he?
He made me number one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I heard that last week, and I swear, and Mike McDonald was like, and then blah, 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 Hauschka, and I was like, no, I didn't just hear Stephen Hauschka. Because he said, yeah, he's got all the answers. And I was like, so I just wrote it off, and I was like, and then I heard this, and I was like, Marshawn, I'm like, wait, you have Stephen Hauschka?
Yeah.
Like, I just.
In what role? Like, what is he? What is he doing there? I never know what he's doing, but it's.
I don't know, man. I mean, he was part of the culture and sort of the psychological approach and everything. And I don't know if he went and got a degree in it or whatever, but yeah, Stephen Hauschka is helping out.